folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. There's a lot more at stake than a championship trophy here today. There's playoff positioning and potentially just getting into the playoff on the line as well. So the stakes have never been higher. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Clemson Tigers offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Play action here on first down. The ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting down.
It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. First and 10 now for the offense. They'll run it to the right side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Let's it fly to the wide out. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise.
Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
The pass rush closing in. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to 32.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They're going to run the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a good call on the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. No problem, knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's field, the returner trying to create good field position here. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the left side. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch. But now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback keeps the football. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. The running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. An explosive play moves the ball all the way down near the 25-yard line. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy.
He's picked for a third time tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring out third down. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He eludes the rush. Receiver makes the grab. It's a solid game to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. He's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Kickoff team's on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. They got him down out near the 40.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
It's a quick grab. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Yellow Jackets with 1st and 10 here. It's an option look. Pitch to the back. That's a strong stiff arm. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle, but first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. That's why he's a dangerous scrambler. The quarterback says, I'm just going to end this scoring drive right here. I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and everybody's covered downfield. The defense has done a pretty good job of containing the offense. The problem is this guy's creativity. I don't know, maybe put a spy, a linebacker on him to try to mirror him when he takes off to scramble.
Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's caught downfield. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a 1st down. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Looks like he's going to run it. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Oh, and it's a first down drop in traffic over the middle.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get it.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. This offense really clicking.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him to make you pay.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Handoff in a single back formation. Fights off a defender. Moves the ball up to the 30. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, we go through an entire regular season to get to this point, and thus far the ACC championship has seen its share of unpredictable moments, but also simply breathtaking plays. And we have to start our report with acknowledging the play of that quarterback. There's a reason why he's part of the Heisman conversation, and why scouts at the next level are so excited about this young man. He's the leader of that offense. He has presence there in that pocket. He has a cannon for an arm. What else do you want? And with that, let's send it back to the men who will take us home in this ACC championship, Chris Fowler and Kirk Herbstreit.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Trying to extend the play. He's on the run. Launches deep. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incompletion makes it second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this third quarter, they don't convert here on third.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And the Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, if I'm the offensive coordinator, I would keep looking to throw the ball downfield. These receivers are too talented, and this quarterback has an ability to get into a rhythm, and eventually they're going to hit some big plays.
He's going to take another shot right here. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Has the first down, still on the move. Tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Moore. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's a design quarterback keeper. Running past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake on first down. And here comes a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And this one is getting ugly.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Miles. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he takes it around the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. On the run, it's Welch. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up in the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big game. The Yellow Jackets moving quickly down the field here. Grab down the middle. It's Knox. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This should be the last play of the quarter. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And they've got him. A sack for the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kurt. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the beatdown continues.
But they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. So the screen on first down is snuffed out nicely, and now they're behind the sticks here.
Yeah, the offense tried to fool this defense by going to screen on first down, but give the defense all the credit in the world. They're not fooled at all. Read that perfectly, able to chase that down for a loss.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And the Tigers will have to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks loose at the 45. Great move in the open field. Physical running, fights off the defender. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. The Yellow Jackets are in the red zone now. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
But the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is war in control.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. And they have had a day that you dreamed of, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Good catch just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
The tight end has got it.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunity.
Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field.
Holding. Open.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. Handoff to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.